So we are back for Spa-Francorchamps. But before we jump into the race, I'm just going to show you a few highlights from the previous weekends that we did off camera. So we are 12 laps from the end of the race. The race itself has been an absolute mess. Stroll has been here, there and everywhere. We had a slight rain, then it intensified, it's dropped off, so we threw our original hards back on. It seems that the computer doesn't realise that that's a thing that can happen, so they've all thrown softs on, which was fine, but now their softs have been on for an absolute age, so it looks like they're all going to start dropping off a cliff. I don't think there's any chance in us cutting down these intervals, but hopefully we can improve the one on the 3 or 4 cars behind us. We did have... Oh, Russell, sorry, is directly behind us. So yeah, Russell, Alonso, Gasly and Ricciardo. So there's that group of 4 that were all in one go. So Vettel's having a wonderful time. Stroll's been utterly ruined, because on the safety car they let him unlap. So he's been lapped by the cars in front of him all the way down to like 16th. So it really doesn't matter what Stroll does, he's only going to finish 16th at the very best. So it's just a shame. Vettel's currently sat with fastest lap. I'm not sure why. He has got over a second on the cars behind, so I'm trying to just improve this gap if I can. I might deploy for a little bit, try and improve that further, and then while Alonso, Russell, Ricciardo and Gasly are having their battle, Vettel can hopefully get away, gain himself a little bit of breathing room. So at the start of Stroll's race, on like the 3rd lap, Schumacher ran wide and just absolutely punted Stroll's front wing off him. Oh, we've been dragged back into the back. So there wasn't anything there, unfortunately. And then he had to pit a few laps later to put on the wet tyres. And then we pitted again for the inters. And then he pitted again for the wets. And then he came in for the inters because it started to dry up. Then everyone came in for the hards, and he's had like 100 pit stops at the moment. Sainz is leading the Grand Prix. Then Leclerc, then Verstappen, like almost immediately behind him. And then Russell's like 4 years down the road. It looks like we might come away with fastest lap, which is a bit silly. Right, I'm just going to deploy now. I'm going to put defend on constantly and just hope that's going to be sufficient for us to hold off the guys behind. Or at the very least, lose it now and get ERS on the following corner maybe? We'll go onto that T camera. Actually, no, we'll go cinematic. So, they're all miles behind us. I don't think they're getting us. Vettel might have 4th. 4th? It's not a podium, but damn, it's close. We'll deploy for him and we'll just get him away. There's almost a second between him and 5th place now. Oh, this is wonderful. Let's go see what Stroll's doing. Literally nothing. Sorry, lad. 4th place and the fastest lap is absolutely ridiculous.
Sainz crosses the line first. He's taken the win.
So yeah, that's how the Austrian Grand Prix has gone. Right, this isn't even a race. Like, what the hell is this? The regulation changes the scoring, so they're not going to be a bonus point for pole position. There is no longer going to be a bonus point for fastest lap. The double points for the last race is no. I don't know what that means. I don't know. Maybe you can do a wild card like you do in fantasy football or whatever. I don't know. And they're only going to score the top 6 at 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and then 10 points. We voted. It was 2 weeks ago. Was it 2 weeks ago? A week ago. And obviously we voted for no, as did many other people. So fortunately, the scoring's going to stay the same. But it's cool they've put that as an option. But I'd be upset if they just randomly murked the scoring like that. I'm assuming it's purposely built that way, that the rest of the grid vote evenly and yours is the one that swings it, maybe? I don't know. But yeah. Fortunately, our scoring hasn't changed. We're doing absolutely mad things. Vettel is battling with Red Bulls. I don't know.
There they go, moving ahead of the other driver.
I don't know what he's playing at. So we had, see, pretty standard strategy. Down, get to our point, Boom. Bish bash bosh. Happy days. There was a safety car about here. No, it wasn't. It was basically here. And then as the point when Stroll's coming into the pit lane, he either drove into Bottas, who was retired, or I don't know, something messy happened, but he was literally driving into the pit lane and then got murked. So, Stroll's out. There's a safety car here where a bunch of people pitted. We didn't need to because our tyres could still run to the end. There was another VSC as well a little bit later on. So it left us in a position where it looks like we're going to be finishing 5th, 4th at a push if we manage to get a March on Verstappen on the line, but I doubt that very much. Yeah, back-to-back pretty goddamn solid results for us. We have the summer break now. I am aware that for some reason I didn't come back at the end of the race just gone. So I'll have to update you on here as we would have done. Yeah, Vettel again picking up points. Stroll again just outside. We have one stop planned and then rain came in. So everyone threw on some inters. Fully around on them for a bit. We ran 6 and 8. And then the rain kind of died off. Jumped back in for the mediums and hard for Vettel to finish off the race. Bottas came from 20th to 6th, which was quite a good recovery drive from him. And Latifi got lapped by his teammate. So, yeah, quite eventful for him. Talking about Canadians, I don't know if I'm going to keep a Stroll on. They're both out of contract at the end of the year. That's cool. If I want to buy him out now, how do I do that? Cost of break contract 608k. We're sat on 11 million. So it's plausible. So we did opt to stay with Vettel and Stroll for our drivers for the end of this season at the very least. They are both out of contract in 4 months. And if we have a look at the other drivers, I've already popped this filter on. So the only ones that have got a contract which is less than, not past this year, so to say, is Stroll and Vettel. So I think maybe I may need to offer those an extended contract, because it doesn't seem that there's going to be much movement when it comes through to the end of season. But what we should do is get a lot of movement all the way over to Belgium.
Willkommen, bienvenue, and welcome to Spa-Francorchamps. This circuit was built in 1921, and even though its length was halved in 1979, the Belgian Grand Prix is still one of the longest, fastest, and most magical races on the F1 calendar. Spa-Francorchamps is famous for its long straights and fast corners. Drag efficiency will make all the difference here as drivers zoom through the famous sequence of Eau Rouge leading up into Radion. But a twisty middle sector keeps things tricky down on the track. The season is about halfway through, and it makes me wonder what else is in store for the teams. Well, there's only one way to find out. What will happen this weekend? Only time will tell. Now let's watch this. The Alfa Romeo involved in this one. That crash is terrible news for the team.
There's only 4 drop spots with Bottas crashing out. So, okay. He's still only in danger, which is good. Who's yet to cross? Ocon is already ahead of us. Oh, okay, so Alonso's already out. Vettel's in the drop. And then Albon and Latifi are both yet to cross, but it's Albon and Latifi, so let's be realistic. We'll jump on with Stroll. And we'll go onto the car and we'll put it on 1X. So hopefully we'll have big improvements from both of these. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. We didn't. Oh, so at the point when I said Alonso's already out, he'd crossed the line and I paused it before his time had updated. That's a shame. We're 16, 17. We're not the best at qualifying. I think other people's updates might be coming through because our ones that we had seem to have been completely nullified. But Yuki and Daniel are taking grid penalties, so we'll hop into the race. We'll see where we're starting. I expect it will probably be 14-15. So in fact, we are 13 and 14. I'm going medium hards with the pair of them. We're just going to go your standard long way into the race. You don't really have the car to be going for aggressive two-stops and things like that. The only thing I have done as well, I've put on our freshest engines that we've got. So everything's 90 plus for Vettel, and for Stroll, it's similar, except for his gearbox, which he's gone through a fair whack of them, shall we say.
The drivers there lined up on the grid under mostly sunny skies. And there's Sebastian Vettel. Slower than most yesterday, so today they'll be starting from the bottom half of the grid. There's Lance Stroll, down the grid. With their starting position in the back 10, they'll have their work cut out for them. Will their hard work pay off today? You can hear the excitement in the crowd here at the Belgian Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
It's got nothing on, it's go, I'm just saying. Murray Walker's the GOAT. So 13-14 still. We'll jump on with one of the boys. We'll follow Stroll, because then we can see what Vettel's doing as well. I mean, we're just going aggressive. We'll follow a lap, and then I'll either jump forward, or I'll just put it on fast time. I'm not sure. Stroll's already managed to find a... Oh my god, Hamilton's at the back of the grid. He must have took a lot of penalties. And then, as we say, Ricciardo, Tsunoda got their penalties as well. Yeah, there's already like... What's that? Half a second gap at the least for Stroll? Do you know what? Stroll, get in the bin. Follow Vettel. Not interested in you, lad. Your dad's gonna chin me if I drop you, but I gotta do what I gotta do, Anna. We're on the tail of Norris. We're pushing. I've not used deploy or anything at the moment. I'm thinking we'll ease off on some of these as soon as we cross the line. We'll keep attack on the tyres. Just burn through these engines like they're nothing. So, yeah, it's going to be a long race, this one. This is a race of attrition. Just pop the guys on the track, fast forward, and just see what they get up to. We have Williams is in 15th and 18th as well. Hamilton's still yet to make any sort of headway against the guys that's in front of him, which is a shame. It doesn't affect us in the slightest, to be fair. It's a completely different fight he's having. So, yeah, there's not a fat lot happening really, is there, at the moment? Whoa. Who's spam? Don't tell me Stroll spam. Stroll.
That's a spin! We can take a look now.
Stroll.
Now let's have a look. It's Lance Stroll.
How?
They spun the car.
How'd you do this?
What a disaster.
Why are you like this? I mean, the only good thing is that he slowed everyone else down behind him, but their cars are faster than him. So they'll catch up. He will not. Right, Stroll, you're dead to me again. Vettel, what are you up to, lad? He's still on the tail of these top 12. I say that's a lie. He's on the tail of the Haas and McLaren. Everyone else is gone. Drop back up to 16x. See what happens here. What lap are we looking for our pit stops? 19, roughly, give or take. So, Vettel's still on their tail. Stroll's in his kind of overtaking battle with Bottas.
Looks like Aston Martin have just gained
There's a
race
crash.
position.
Multiple cars. Oh, for Stroll again. Just is. It's actually Stroll again.
Look at that! They've run wide!
Stroll.
There's contact! It's chaos on the track.
Right, whose fault was it?
Let's take a closer look. Now
Is he
we
just
see
unlucky?
Valtteri Bottas.
Again, someone else has rear-ended him
You can
and caused
clearly
him to
see
go
the
out.
contact there, and that caused a lot of damage.
That's a shame, Stroll. And there's another gearbox gone. Right, so we have a safety car. Is it too early to pit for the hards? It may very well be. Let me just jump over. We'll have a little look. So if we bring this pit window all the way forward, put that to mediums. I think that's got to be our strategy then, hasn't it? We'll throw these hards on now. I expect... Yeah, it's a safety car already. I always forget that you have to click the flag again. We'll slap him onto the mediums. Sorry, his hards now. And then what we're going to do is just fast forward through the rest of the race. What a thrilling adventure for us all. He's put his foot down early. That's odd. He's put himself under pressure. See, what I'd do is get round here and then just absolutely nail it as soon as you can out of this corner. Okay, what's that mean for Vettel? There's movements in the back of the pack. Not including Vettel though. The two in front of us are yet to pits. There's no point in getting into like a battle with them because we're definitely going to end up past them. However, if we can do it just in normal conditions on the straight, that'll be beautiful. How long are these tyres going to last? Yeah, it's kind of unstandard. They'll last to the end of the race. I don't think we're going to have enough to get past this car, are we? Right, we'll just pop it up to 2x. We'll finish the lap through. It is a Williams though, so it is always possible that we can get past them. Unless he just wrecks our race by just keeping us behind him. That is also an option. I'm going to have to use some of our stuff and get past him, aren't I? So wait till we get out here and we'll go bang, overtake. We'll just try and make advantage of that. That didn't do a thing. We'll harvest before the braking zone, see if we can be sneaky and grab all that back. Ricardo's now pitted at the end after the safety car. Why was the AI aren't the smartest? The eye doesn't stand for intelligence. That's all I'll say. Oh, look at that! Side by side, comes up. Oh, you bottled it, Seb. You're an absolute clown. Sod it. I'll leave you to your own devices. You've annoyed me now. So, Albon, DRS will be active. Splendid. He's 3 seconds behind. I know it's Hamilton in front, but still. We should have him quite easily on this straight. I am going to try overtake as well, see if we can do that to extend our gap against him. Then we'll go to just neutral again. Now, where is Albon? He's literally directly behind us. So we'll jump back up to 17x because we know our race is
Aston Martin with a great play there.
a long old race. Albon's closing the gap, but he's not keeping himself there. And we're not really closing the gap on the cars in front, are we, realistically? And there's a bunch of pit stops that are helping us. Dragging our way. If we can get some points from this, I'll be rather pleased. Verstappen's pitting and he's still ahead of us. That's a shame. He's so comfortably better than us, their teams are. Look at that. 8th. We're going to go on the podium if we carry on at this rate. So what's everyone thrown on? Hard. So it looks like everyone else is going to the end of the race as well. Their tyres are going to be considerably fresher than ours, which isn't ideal. But when we get towards the end of the race, we can start pushing. See what we've got left of our tyres as well. Maybe go aggressive. Maybe. I'm not sure. But we do at the moment have Bottas and Ocon chasing us down. It seems that they'll probably clear us here. They haven't done, to be fair. They're, oh, there's Bottas. And get wrecked, Ocon. You're having none of us. Yeah, let's watch it.
Let's see what happened there.
Oh my god, it took him into turn 1. He doesn't even need the DRS zone. The upsetting thing is Vettel still wouldn't have had DRS there. That's just... Oh no. I don't know when the DRS zone actually...
They make it look so easy.
The counting zone is. It's not what it's called. Oh, let's move on. Untold levels of salt at the moment. So, we are still ahead of Ocon, to be fair. Do you know what? We're ahead of Bottas. Who needs him?
Looks like Aston Martin have just gained the
God's
race
sake.
position.
Someone else has killed us now, guys.
Sounds like there's been contact.
I don't know what to do with this. I suppose that's it, isn't it? I honestly have never seen this. Admittedly, I've only been playing the game till Spa this year, but still, like, why are both of my cars dead? And it was neither of their fault. Oh my god. Oh my actual god. Oh, it was Ocon that killed him. I thought Bottas had took both of our cars out there. We need to retire the car. So annoyed. Right, let's go 16x. We'll follow the race through to its very end at least. But yeah, it's it's F1 Manager, of which I can't manage anything because both of my cars have been murdered. I don't believe it.
I think someone's run wide.
Oh, brilliant. Thanks for the update. I'll change my strategy accordingly. So annoyed. Latifi's still trying to catch up onto the end of the pack. That absolute clown. Look at him. Is he going to catch him up? Of course he's not.
That sounds like someone's gone wide there.
I feel... Do you know what? I know there's still 12 laps of the race left, but I don't think we're going to get points this weekend. I can't see it happening. It's not really good for me to say before the end of a race as the TP, but I just can't see my guys pulling this back, unfortunately.
Was that a lock-up on the track?
I'm going to level. I'm so sad.
We've had a crash.
We've had a crash. Oh, it's good to see that no one else could wipe any more of my cars out. Someone's probably took Jack's car out as well now. Where is he? Oh,
that crash is
that
terrible news
is
for the
a
team.
horrible stink. Imagine going off when you're leading the race signs. Imagine that. Muppet. Let's go 16x again. Still sulking. And yeah. Oh, yeah, no, okay, he's not in a good place. There's another safety car. What's this for? Oh, Russell's died now. This is a mess. Oh. Safety car.
There's been a crash.
Right, let's see what happened to
Let's
Russell.
take a look at the replay. Now, just watch the Mercedes here.
Oh. So, in, out, and then he just drove off the track. Yeah, this would have annoyed me less if mine were
The team are really disappointed with that.
the driver's fault. But they're just not. The people behind them that don't understand how to brake, and they've murked both of my cars. So salty. So annoyed. I honestly don't know what to do. Latifi's managed to catch up. Not the back of the pack to Bottas, because he went wide. Right, do you know what? Let's follow Latifi Cam. See what he's up to. He's still not being overtaken by Bottas, to be fair. He's holding him off like an absolute trooper. Look at him go. Get wrecked, Bottas. You've got nothing on Latifi. Oh no, he's taken it. Oh no. He's still out. Do you know what? I'm so sorry. Look at him. Absolute Chad. Do what you want. You're not getting past him. Has Bottas' car, like, got all the wheels? Have people checked if Bottas is okay? Did that accident earlier, like, give him some sort of condition? Oh, he's going. Never mind. Oh, that's a shame, Latifi. You tried. You are last. As you should be. Bottas' race has been slightly compromised there. He was 9 seconds behind. Oh, it's last lap. Do you know what? Let's watch the battle for the leaders for the last lap. We'll whack it on 2x. We'll see what they get up to. We've got Ferrari, both the Red Bulls, absolutely smashing it through. McLaren are getting points on us this weekend as well, which is upsetting. Perez tried to make the overtake. Perez is ahead of Verstappen, and Red Bull haven't told him to swap. What a madness. Look at him. He doesn't... Where's Sainz? 12th. That's a shame. Look at you go. Go on, Leclerc. Hold him up. His team will ask him to pit this lap. Just classic Ferrari things. Right. Last long turn just before the chicane. Oh, there's a Red Bull alongside. Ah, it's held him off. Get wrecked. Oh, I thought Verstappen was going to have Perez on the line there. Finished, what is it, less than 200ths behind him. That is quite mad.
Is today's winner.
Right, we'll follow the hero of the weekend though now. Across the line. And then we'll see what this weekend's done to us. Other than upset me. Look at him go. You're in a world of your own, Latifi. A class of your own. It's just a shame that that class is below everyone else. Why are they cheering? What are you cheering for? Why is he getting out of his car now?
We didn't see Sebastian Vettel at his best here, that's for sure.
We saw him in the pissing wall.
Dear
Game's
me,
taking the piss.
there'll
Oh,
be
now they're
serious
upset.
questions asked in the Aston Martin camp after that race.
It'll be very interesting
Triplets.
to chat to the team later and find out
Three
exactly
of them. Exactly
what
the same.
they felt
Triplets.
went wrong.
Stick one of them in the
After
car.
race,
Hopefully they
sit
won't
in
get crashed
7th
into.
place in the constructors' standings.
So
For the
sad.
next round, Formula One won't be straying too far. We'll be heading to the dunes of Zandvoort and the lightning speed
We bloody
of
won't.
the Dutch Grand Prix.
Vettel stayed 10th. Stroll stayed 17th. Obviously, because he didn't pick up points. And oddly, we didn't actually lose a position to McLaren. I thought we were closer than that to them. But we lost a hell of a lot of ground on AlphaTauri. So, that is a crying shame. And Tsunoda is still yet to pick up points, wherever he is. 18th. He's really bad. I don't know why he's so bad. Anyway. So that was a complete and utter fucking mess. We are back. Well, the next race is the Dutch Grand Prix. How many have we got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 races left. So I'm thinking we'll come back for the final race of the season. No, I'm going to come back in Brazil. Just because this season we're not probably going to be battling for anything. And we'll jump for one in between. So maybe we'll come back in Singapore. Singapore or Japan? Japan. I don't know. We'll come back for one of those two. We'll be back in Asia. You are correct. That did actually happen. It wasn't like a fever dream or something. Both of my cars got murdered. I hope you'll be back for the next episode when at least we can see one of our cars cross the line. And we can be closer to AlphaTauri now than we've let ourselves, well, than other people have let us drop to. But there will be some items on screen, so you can carry on watching. If you did enjoy, like, subscribe, all that madness as well, that'd be beautiful. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. So annoyed. So sad.